I am proud to introduce CosmoWoman, the empowerment of a magazine and a generation. So who is Cosmopolitan? Let us begin by defining who we are as a magazine. She is the lifestylist and cheerleader for millions of fun, fearless females who want to be the best they can be in every area of their lives. Our magazine is designed and dedicated to inspire young women all over the world. We give advice, we teach, we confess, but most of all, we influence. Our popularity with women today is obvious. As the dominant magazine for young women, it is no surprise that college students and graduates continually turn to us, to the magazine catered just for them. These young women who follow Cosmo religiously will one day become our future women in power as they climb the ladder of success. It is very important that we recognize our strong influence over them. So where do we all begin? In 1965, Helen Gurley Brown revolutionized Cosmopolitan to become a Bible for women in the midst of a new era. Sex had been considered a taboo subject until the 60s began a movement of sexual freedoms. Our very own Helen saw the need for women to relate with one another during this confusing and exciting time. Her idea to openly discuss sex in a magazine was unconventional and seen as too far for the time. But Helen's boldness gave women a new place to turn to. Her first issue catered to these changing ideals about women's independence, offering her own accounts of sex, excerpts from erotic romance novels, and even tips to be a good working girl. It even contained an article about the pill, which was extremely shocking for the time. These kinds of shocking and daring articles are what we are known for as a magazine. Today, our continuation with Helen's developments has permanently transformed our magazine into one noted for its boundary-pushing sexual content and aid to women's needs. But as our world changes rapidly and dramatically around us, we must consider that perhaps Cosmo must be upgraded once again. To keep up with our changing times, we believe that Cosmopolitan must be inspired once again just as it did in the 60s. We would not be where we are today without the help of women like Helen and Cosmo's initial followers who dared to defy societal norms about women's equality. The foundation of today's Cosmo was built to give women this opportunity to become a better woman, but we believe certain steps can be made to make our magazine even better than it is today. With the introduction of these three components, new monthly themes, a new section, and the marketing of CosmoWoman, our magazine will be taken to a new level. Currently, some themes do exist in each month's issue, but they are not consistent in that articles do not always relate. These themes do not benefit the magazine. Looking back on 2013, we see that they drift around and are mere titles for the issue. Our hot issue in August is the only theme that seems to be truly incorporated throughout the magazine, and this is one of our highest selling months. We hope to make themes a selling point. Each monthly issue would have a central theme. Some of our ideas include an entire issue focused on love triangles, or cheating, or even confidence. These themes will easily connect to relationship advice, but we will link this throughout the magazine in terms of celebrities or girls' confessions, as well as the beauty and fashion sections. We also want to start incorporating women of the past into these issues. These women can help inspire the younger generation of women who are seeking role models, and their past experiences and stories can offer fun articles to read. As evidence of this survey we conducted, readers answered favorably or openly to the idea of new themes. Our editorial content contains many sections that attract our readers and continually bring them back for more, but there is always room for improvement. While the Love, Lust, and Other Stuff section offers women accessible information on sex, and fashion, beauty, and fitness offer women tips on looking and feeling good, where can women find articles to inspire a powerful generation? We once considered role model women to be independent and open to their sexual freedoms. While this is still true, We must push the boundaries further and inspire women to push their own boundaries. To perfect this new section, we asked readers for some of their own opinions. This question asked readers if they found any articles in Cosmo irrelevant or worth skipping over. We gave them the example of the reoccurring article called Sexy vs. Skanky. As it shows, over half found some of this kind of content not worth the read. Our question asked what the main reason women read Cosmo. As it shows, most women are using Cosmo as a means to distress from work or life. Another question asked readers if they would be interested in seeing powerful and successful women from the past in the magazine. We gave the examples of people like Audrey Hepburn, who was both a style icon and extremely influential with women. With these surveys in consideration, we decided that a new section could vastly improve the magazine. Our new section will feature inspiring articles. As shown by our survey, readers do not come up for informational pieces in the magazine, so we still want to keep the magazine light and fun. We can add feature pieces on women around the country and around the world, connecting to our other countries' issues, to inspire girls to branch out and make the change. But we can't expect our readers to do this alone. With powerful, notable women from the past, we can play off their success and wisdom to inspire this generation of women to be the change. Their success stories from the past can teach lessons and help us learn from their mistakes. This section will not be about describing political bills or lengthy articles or other ways to get involved in government. Instead, it will be open to the idea of change. Our new section will be called CosmoWoman, an update from Cosmo Girl. As part of our construction of this proposal, we have constructed a few articles that could potentially be included in this section. The title of this sample column would be called Legendary Hot Romances Throughout the Ages, and it will highlight a historical romance to bring a little history and depth to the magazine. Each separate article will coincide with the month's theme and will provide a brief history of the romance as shown. It will not be written with heavy facts, but rather a light-hearted tone that sounds almost like a gossip column. The end of each article will include a page like this one that connects the romance back to the present. We will ask readers about their experiences with certain relationship problems, such as this article's review on love triangles. For our third and final step to market the CosmoWoman, not only will we be inspiring this generation, but the term CosmoWoman will become one that people recognize and instantly associate with success and empowerment. We will market this idea claiming that past successful women were the beginners of this revolution. What is a CosmoWoman, you ask? She is a maker of change, a woman comfortable in her own skin, open to her sexual freedoms, and not afraid to take risks. So what does Cosmopolitan look like after these changes?